Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Indian politician who is also a former bureaucrat in the current and the seventh Chief Minister of Delhi since 2015 February. Well, he was also the Chief Minister of Delhi in the year 2013 December till 2014 February after stepping down from 49 days of assuming power. He is also known as the national governor of Aam Aadmi Party, which won 2015 Delhi Assembly elections with a heavy majority of obtaining 67 out of 70 assembly seats. He is none other than Aravind Kejriwal, the muffler guy who is popularly known for the fabric that indicates whether the winter has come or not for us as well. Well, talking about Aravind Kejriwal, he is a person who comes from an Agrawal family in Bhiwani district of Haryana and was born on 16th of August 1968. He was also the first of the three children to Govind Ram Kejriwal and Geeta Devi. His father was an electrical engineer who was graduated from Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra. Kejriwal spent his entire childhood in the North Indian towns such as Sonipat, Ghaziabad, and Hisar. He went to campus school in Hisar and later went to Holy Child School in Sonipat. In 1985, he appeared for IIT JEE examination and scored 563 in All India rank. He then joined Tata Steel and started working for it and got posted to Jamshedpur. Later on, in 1992, he resigned because he was preparing for civil services examination. He had spent some time in Calcutta and there he met Mother Teresa, where he volunteered in the missionary of charity and also in Nehru Yuva Center. Aravind Kejriwal had joined Indian Revenue Services as an assistant commissioner in the Income Tax Department in 1995 after qualifying in civil services examination. In November 2000, he was granted 2 years of leave to pursue higher education on condition that upon resuming his work, he would not be allowed to leave his service for at least 3 years. Failure to abide by that condition would require him to repay the amount that would be given to him in his leave period. According to Kejriwal, he was never given any kind of posting for almost a year and kept getting his salary without doing any kind of work. After 18 months, he applied for leave without pay, and it was the first time when Kejriwal was sanctioned unpaid leave. In February 2006, he resigned from his position as Joint Commissioner of Income Tax in New Delhi. In December 1999, while still in the service of Income Tax Department, Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia formed a movement called as Parivartan, which means change, in the Sundarnagar in the area of Delhi. Parivartan addressed citizens' grievances related to public distribution system, which mainly focuses on public works, social welfare schemes, electricity, and income tax. It is a non-registered NGO and it is basically ran on individual donations and is categorized by Jan Andolan, which means people's movement. Later in 2005, Kejriwal and Manish launched a NGO called Kabir. It was a registered NGO and it was named after the medieval philosopher Kabir. Like Parivartan, Kabir was also focused on RTI and participatory governance. Well, however, unlike Parivartan, it accepted institutional donations. According to Kejriwal, Kabir was basically run by Manish Sisodia. In 2000, Parivartan filed a public interest litigation, that is PIL, demanding transparency in the public dealings of Income Tax Department and also organized a satyagraha outside the Chief Commissioner's office. Kejriwal and other activists also stationed themselves outside the electricity department, asking visitors not to pay for any kind of bribe and offered to help them in getting work done for free. Parivartan used RTI to help people get their work done in government departments without paying any kind of bribe. In 2002, the group obtained official reports on 68 public work projects in this area and performed a community-led audit to expose misappropriations worth rupees 7 million in 64 of the projects. In 2003, Parivartan exposed a PDS scam in which ration shop dealers were shifting off the subsidized food grains in collusion with civic officials. 2004, Parivartan used RTI applications to access communication between the government agencies and the World Bank regarding a project for privatization of water supply. In 2010, Kejriwal protested against the corruption in Commonwealth Games. He argued that the CVC did not have any powers to take any action against the guilty, while CBI was incapable of launching an unbiased investigation against the ministers who controlled it. He advocated appointment of the public ombudsman, Lokpal at the center and Lok Yuktas in the states. In 2011, Kejriwal joined several other activists, including Anna Hazare and Kiran Bedi, to form the India Against Corruption (IAC) group. The IAC demanded enactment of the Jan Lokpal bill, which would result in a strong ombudsman. The campaign evolved into the 2011 India anti-corruption movement to respond in the campaign of the government advisory body. The National Advisory Council defined and drafted a Lokpal bill. One of the major criticisms directed at the Jan Lokpal activists that they had no right to dictate terms to the elected representatives. As a result, Kejriwal and other activists decided to enter politics and contest elections. In November 2012, they formally launched Aam Aadmi Party, and that is when Kejriwal was elected as the national governor. The party name reflects the phrase Aam Aadmi Party, which means a common man whose interests Kejriwal proposed to represent. The establishment of Aam Aadmi Party caused a rift between Kejriwal and Anna Hazare. Aam Aadmi Party decided to contest the 2013 Delhi legislative elections. Kejriwal discussed his views on corruption and the state of Indian democracy in his book Swaraj. He advocates for a decentralization of government and the involvement of the panchayat in local decisions and budgets. He claims that the foreign multinational corporations have too much of power in the decision-making process of the central government, and that the politicians at the center are not being held accountable for their actions and inaction of their elections. Thank you for keeping with us till this time, and thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and let me know your views down the comments. Thank you.